to my channel, coming to you live from the floor, like right next to my bed, but it's not bad. So actually just wanted to have a tiny little talk with you guys about my celibacy journey so far. It has been up and down, I'm not gonna lie to you, but overall it has been lit. I finally learned self-discipline, self-respect, and created boundaries. This is so lit, guys. I promise you there are some mad benefits in this. Okay, before I get into all of that, I just want to let you guys know a little background on why I am practicing celibacy right now. So brace yourselves, I might get emotional. Okay, so number one reason why I am practicing celibacy right now in the first place is because I want to get closer to God. I want to find a holy man. I want to find a man that is on the same mission as me, basically. In all honesty, I honestly feel like sex is a spiritual thing. So you feel what the other person is feeling. You pick up on whatever the other person, is going through. You pick up on some spiritual things, like spiritual demons and stuff like that. And honestly, I just felt like that was honestly all he wanted. Because to this day, we still haven't talked. Like, for real, we haven't had a whole serious conversation about what that all was about. So this goes back to a self-respect thing. Honestly, I just feel like I want somebody that actually wants me for me and not for what I can give him. So as of now, I'm saving my body for marriage. So it has been interesting. And when I say it has been interesting, I mean it has been interesting, okay? I have been talking to some other guys, just like conversation type thing, and it goes back to the same old thing. It is frustrating as fuck. Excuse my language, but it is frustrating as fuck to try to have a decent conversation with someone and all they want to talk about is sex. It's ridiculous. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if it's me or whatever. I get that I'm an attractive person, but that is not all that I have. That is not all that I have to offer. And it's frustrating because you could be talking about school, and then next thing you know, he's talking about, oh, he fucked somebody in the closet, and then there it goes. He just off into, I had sex this time, that time, and all his sexual experiences and all that type of stuff. I don't want to hear all that shit. It's unattractive. So it's just, like I said, it's been interesting, okay? But throughout this whole journey, I have kept the faith, okay? I know there's somebody out there that's for me, that's willing to love me for me. And I do the same, and I get the love back that I always give, okay? So it's been interesting. It has been cool so far, honestly. But throughout this whole journey, it has its benefits. So you ain't gotta worry about getting pregnant, catching no STDs or nothing, because St. Louis is known for it, okay? So look, I got a cat, okay? It's hard enough taking care of, 4 legs over here, because I call it 4 legs, okay? It's hard taking care of her because she's sick. Yeah, I have a sick cat. She has seizures, okay? Her medicine, checkups, all of that, it's not cheap taking care of a cat, okay? So imagine having a kid. That's torture. I'm not saying kids will ruin your life or anything. I plan on having children later on in life, but this one is enough right now for me, okay? This is my firstborn. Her name is Bree. Bree, YouTube. But anyway, you don't have to worry about getting pregnant or catching an STD, okay? So another benefit would be discernment, where you get to actually sit down with a person and get to know their true intentions. So actually talk to that person. I have been over here researching questions to ask about childhood traumas and all of that, okay? Get to know all of that, okay? Get to know a person, okay, beyond sex, because there are other ways to release your sexual energy, okay? You have an urge to have sex, create something, okay? It will take your mind off of it, I promise. Another benefit would be for you to actually take your time and set up boundaries, okay? Know your boundaries, okay? Friends do not kiss each other. Friends don't touch each other. So the whole friends with benefits thing, just cut it, okay? I'm not doing that no more. Okay, I've learned my lesson. There are other ways to release your sexual energy, okay? Another benefit with, you know, this whole celibacy thing is it is less distractions. Like I said, there are other ways to release your sexual energy, okay? So when you actually focus on bettering yourself, nothing can stop you, okay? When you're actually focused, focus on getting things done. Like, for example, I go to school every day except Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, of course. I have shit to do. I have homework to do. I like to stay on top of things. I hate being late. I just hate being late. I hate doing shit last minute, procrastinating, all of that. So when you're focused like that, you ain't got time to be, fucking around, because you have stuff to do. When you're working and going to, school, sometimes it's kind of hard, okay? Me, for instance, I don't have time to literally sit around and be like, oh, I'm horny, posting that shit, trying to find somebody to, fuck. I don't have time for that. I really just don't. So, look, I'm focused on other stuff, getting my homework done, turning that shit in on time, getting to work on time, doing my makeup, making sure my eyebrows are, lit, okay? Making sure my eyebrows are twins. So practicing celibacy has been the best thing I've ever could have done for myself, because I'm learning myself. I'm taking the time out to get to know me, find out what I like. I actually like taking myself out on dates. I actually like going out by myself. Longhorn, it might seem lonely. You might look like a lonely person doing it, but you're doing it, okay? And you're doing it for you. I love going to the movies by myself. I love going to the mall by myself. I love going to go get my feet done, my eyebrows done, and stuff like that by myself. It has been lit. I just, not even with a friend, but just getting to know yourself. Trying different things. Like, it's like a whole new world now. Like, I'm just on a whole entire different mission. And I love it, guys. I absolutely love it. And despite what anybody thinks, I'm gonna get through this, okay? And at the end of this storm, because I'm actually still healing from a lot of things that I went through when it came to men. It has been some shit, okay? So I'm still healing. And in my healing, I am loving myself. I am getting to know myself. It is terrible right now, okay? But it's beautiful at the same time. There's beauty in a struggle, okay? I feel like everybody should practice it, because not enough people are actually taking the time to get to know themselves, and a lot of people are looking for love in the wrong places. I'm gonna put God first and let him figure it all out, and let him take the wheel, okay? It is okay to be alone sometimes, Like I said, I've learned that it's okay to be alone. It is okay to do things on your own, for yourself. Valentine's Day is coming up. I get paid the day after. So right now I don't have any money, but I get paid the day after, and I plan on taking myself out, doing some Valentine's Day, makeup and stuff like that, and having a good time with myself, doing something for me, you know. If that just means going to the mall or something and buying one thing, you did that, you know. I did this for myself. And it feels good to do stuff and, you know, just be alone sometimes. Yeah, every now and then it's okay to, you know, hang out with people, but it's okay to take time out for you and do what's best for you, okay? So I feel like this is honestly the best thing for me, and I made the right decision for once. So I'm doing great. I'm proud of myself. This journey has been, like I said, interesting, and it's not over yet. And some days it gets hard because y'all have to fight temptation every day. And I'm loving myself even more and falling in love with myself even more every day. And getting closer to God. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. I do fantasize, okay? But I know how far to take it, okay? Like I said, there are other ways to release that sexual energy. Create something. Just get up, listen to music that takes your mind off of everything. You know what I'm saying? Just take your mind off of that. And come back to yourself, you know? So, like I said, I have fantasies. I mess up. And again, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I don't pray. Sometimes I get up and I just be like, what's the point? Sometimes I have attitude. Sometimes I have a bad day altogether. It's not all peaches and cream over here. Celibacy, self-love thing is just, it gets hard, okay? It's not the easiest thing. I get distracted. I'm only human. And like I said, I'm practicing it. And I plan on keep going with this and everything. But like I said, sometimes it gets hard. And you fight temptation. So, I mean, what's best is that you pray. But like I said, sometimes I get distracted. But I don't pick up a phone. I don't do booty calls, none of that. I'm fine. Sex is not everything to me. I'm looking for something deeper than just sex. I'm being honest. So, I don't know, until that right person comes along, the journey and for celibacy and self-love continues. And I'm happy. So, I'm going to keep going. So, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know how it has been for me. If anybody out there has any, you know, tips, any more tips that they can give me, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm open to feedback. I'm open to, you know, comments. I'm open to everything. So please comment, like, and let me know what you think. And I will continue on this journey. I will not give up on myself. Because again, I know there's somebody out there for me that is willing to love me and cherish me for me. So, you guys be blessed. And I'll see you next video.